young Metro, don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun.
Okay, so right now we are about to do a kind of Q&A. I always get frequent questions on life and fitness in general. So as you guys probably tell, I have a new camera. Yay. So let's just get into it. Who is the best deadlifter I know in person? It's Rondell. It's Rondell. His thickest max right now is like 6'10", I think. Don't quote me on that. Next question. I also have a cold, so this is going to be a really cut video, so just to help my throat, but it's really bad. What was the turning point in my life when it came to my decision to lose weight? So, as most people may or may not know, I was once a really fat kid, right? And it just came a point where, I just kind of wanted to do something for myself instead of being the type of person that I always gave to others and hesitated often to do something for me, right? So it was, I believe it was time. And getting older, about to hit 20, well, at the time I was 18, so I was approaching turning 20, and it was time to actually do something different. And instead of being the guy that people laughed at, let me just make a complete switch and become the guy that people look up to. You know what I mean? So I just pulled up a picture here of me from before. Yeah, that's me. So you guys know something more about me. I am planning on shooting a movie with my friend Chris based on this whole weight loss thing. So that's going to be after finals, which is mid-May. So look forward to that at the beginning of June or something like that. Next question. Who is my biggest inspiration? Christian Guzman. Why? He is currently 23 years old, owns 2 warehouses, owner of Alphalete Athletics, ex Gymshark sponsored athlete, ex Celico sponsored athlete. He has had so many of these big companies approach him for his talent, and I'm not trying to follow that whole I want people to pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, but I just want people to really appreciate what I give out to them. You know what I mean? So biggest inspiration, Christian Guzman. Dream Physique is a cross between Russ Swole and Christian Guzman. Russell is a bit bigger than Christian, right? But Christian is leaner than Russell, so you get that kind of hybrid Negro-Mexican kind of. What am I studying at college and why? I am a leadership and management information system student at the University of the West Indies. Reason being I chose that because I was always a really good management student, and my dream is to work in HR, and that's what I want to do my master's in. And you could kind of say my degree is like a prerequisite to get into HR, if you kind of want to put it like that. So when I do my master's in HR, that's what I can pursue that goal of being an HR manager, HR executive, whatever. What will be the effects of a fat burner on a teenager? So I get this question a lot because where I work and gym we go to, there's a supplement store right next to it, and so a lot of younger guys who are a bit chubby want to go on fat burners, and honestly it's very subjective, right? I personally won't put anyone I'm training on a fat burner under the age of 21, right? Or under the age of 18, I should say 18, simply because you don't need it. At that age you have enough energy to complete a full workout, and that's what a fat burner is. A fat burner is not a pill that magically eats away your fat. It doesn't work like that. A fat burner is an enhancement that gives you energy, pretty much like a pre-workout, with a little bit more stimulants just to drive you through your workout. And what that does, it helps you burn more calories, helps you sweat more, because some fat burners are thermogenics, right? Thermogenics are basically any pill that anything that heats up your body, right, which promotes sweat, right? And once you sweat more, you have a better workout as well, and you burn more calories. Simple as that. So that's all a fat burner is. A fat burner will not help you lose weight if you are not working, right? A lot of people pick up a fat burner and say, yes, I'm gonna get down the stomach. But people forget that you need to have a combination of three things. You need to have your nutrition must be on point. Nutrition is number one. Two, your training must be consistent, and you must be dedicated to this. This must be something that you want. You can't just pick it up one day and just say, whatever. I'm gonna go to the gym next Friday. Doesn't work like that. And you rest. So you need these three things. You need to rest, because once you're training, and once you are doing any kind of weight training or any training in general, you need to have ample time to rest your body, rest your muscles. The recovery process is actually such a big thing that so many people overlook. Your amino acids, your post-workout protein, your post-workout meals in general, high protein diets. Count your macros. As simple as it is, count your macros. I don't really advise just saying if you fit your macros, let me go eat pizza, stuff like that. It doesn't work like that, right? So try your best not to think that if you fit your macros, I can. This was here. I promise. This was here before. Like I have this bag of chips, and it's like 6.5 grams of fat per serving. I have like 13 fat for the day. Let me have 2 servings of this. It can work like that. Like if it's like the end of your day and you really need to hit your macros and you have like 13 fat remaining, treat yourself. But don't base your diet off of that principle. Base your diet when you're counting your macronutrients on the principle that you can fit things in your diet using whole foods. But that's a video for another, and that's a whole nother topic, whole nother video. So I have 2 questions. Okay, let me answer this stupid question. Will I get more gains if I work out butt naked or fully clothed? Up to you. I'm holding too much water in my lower stomach. Asked by Jerome. Jerome, I always tell you, your sodium intake is too high. It will help you retain water, and people retain water and retain fat in different areas, and it just so happen that you're retaining water at your lower stomach. Simple. Drop your sodium. Don't completely omit it, because without sodium your muscles will start to cramp, but just be more conscious of your sodium intake. I see you on Snapchat every time you make your eggs and stuff. I know you ain't throwing no salt in that. Let's be real. Let's be real. So, how to lose fat while retaining or gaining muscle? Asked by Darian. This is a very common question that is very possible, right? But as my boss always says, if you are overweight and you are training, you're doing everything that needs to be done, your diet is great, supplementation if necessary, as I said, whole other video. Supplementation if necessary, diet, training, cardiovascular activity combined, you get a result. So let me explain how it works. So as a big person, right, I can tell you this, as a big person, overweight, right, so you throw that person into the gym, right, so when you throw that person into the gym, right, you find different options for them to go through, right. I think my neighbor is playing PS4. Yes, she's playing PS4. You guys heard that? So essentially, for a overweight person to become smaller, tone, lean, etc. What they have to do is, as they weight train and they build that foundation underneath those layers of fat, right, combined with levels of cardio, your diet, nutrition, supplementation if necessary, and your sleep, right, what you will find is the foundation that he or she is building under that level of fat, right, will continuously see it will start to seep through, right, and as he or she starts to lose the weight, lose the fat, whatever foundation they have built from their training, right, will manifest itself, right. So you'll find they will become big as they lose the weight and they train, their muscles start to develop, and that's how you build their physique, right. So it is possible to burn fat and gain muscle at the same time, right. So I believe I have another question. How much protein does one serving of pussy have? Ask your mom, Cookie. Ask your mom. Okay, so I believe that was it for today. Hope you guys thought this camera was really good. I spent a lot of money on it. But I do enjoy doing this. So now that I have this, when I do meet Christian, we can get something serious going. And I'm not even going to show you guys the old camera I used to use, but it was pretty bad. It was really bad, but I was trying. And shout out to my boy BC Fitness. Go check him out. Young guy, doing his thing. Keep grinding, buddy. Keep grinding. If you ever need anything, let me know. Anybody else ever need anything, any questions you might have for me? Any meetups in Trinidad, or if I fly out sometime, let me know. I train at CLX Gym in El Dorado. You can message me, send me a DM, comment below if you want to train with me sometime, if you need any advice. Don't hesitate to approach me. And with that, be out.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the